Welcome back to my kitchen. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful weekend. Today I thought I would share a recipe for keto-friendly chia pudding. When I had started keto, as much as I love eggs, I could not fathom the idea of eating eggs and bacon every day for breakfast. So I was really always stuck on figuring out what I could eat for breakfast. So, of course, I did some research and came across some recipes for keto-friendly chia pudding and thought that would be something that I liked. I tried several different recipes and found that either some were too sweet or some were too watery. On others, the macros were a little bit higher than what I wanted. So I took several different recipes and just tweaked them all until I found one that I think is excellent and fits into my macros. It's delicious. It's easy to make. I make them ahead of time, keep them in the fridge, and then grab one in the morning when I need to. And so they're really delicious. I'm sure you guys will really enjoy them. So let's get started. So a few things that you're going to need is you will need, the star of the show is coconut cream. I have tried this recipe with coconut milk, and again, that is one of the times when the recipe I found it was too watery. So what I did was bought coconut cream, tried this. So this is a 13.5 ounce can, and we're gonna start with that. So I'm just gonna open this here. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in my bowl. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk. Next, we're gonna add 4 tablespoons of Swerve. This is the Swerve here. You could, I guess, use any sweetener of your choice. You could use stevia or monk fruit sweetener. I find that I really prefer to use Swerve. Now, you will find with Swerve, there's different kinds of Swerve. So I find the purple bag here, the icing sugar style of Swerve, works best for anything that you're making that will be cold. And then the orange bag of Swerve is the granular sugar, and that will be used in recipes when they're being warmed and so on and so forth. So I'm going to be adding 4 tablespoons of this to the bowl. I'm going to be adding a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Now, some of these items that I'm going to be, some of these ingredients that I'm going to be adding to the recipe are optional. So I love coconut, and what I do is I add 4 tablespoons of coconut. This recipe will make 4 servings, so it is basically a tablespoon of coconut per serving. Cinnamon, I will be adding some cinnamon, and I'll be adding a teaspoon. and chia seeds. So I keep my chia seeds in here. This is a 1/2 cup serving, and I'm just going to take a 1/2 cup of serving here of chia seeds. That's a little more. And what I'm going to do is I am going to be, I think this way you guys will be able to see better here, but what I do is you don't want to dump the chia seeds all in at the same time because they will tend to kind of clump together. So what you want to do is, well, first of all, we'll start off by just kind of giving our ingredients up to this point a little stir here. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to slowly add the chia seeds to the bowl here while whisking. Just keep whisking here and trying to keep them from clumping. I do apologize for my appearance, by the way, but this is real life, folks. Sunday meal prepping and just getting ready for the week ahead. I don't know if you guys could see that, but I will show you in a second. So we're basically just going to keep stirring away here. And the combination of the chia seeds with the coconut cream really does thicken up. And so what you do is you keep just mixing the ingredients all together. And then once I'm done mixing the ingredients together, I actually will just let them sit here in the bowl and come back to it every so often and just give it another little whisk. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll just leave them aside for a moment. And so I thought I'd show you guys what I usually do is I try to meal prep on Sundays and for the week ahead. And chia seed pudding is a regular item that I would meal prep. It just makes the week prepared and makes things a lot easier for me. So I buy these little mason jars, love them, use them a lot, and I use them for the pudding. So I will make 4 servings. This serving here holds about 3/4 of a cup. And so I will make 4 of these, pop them in the fridge, and then throughout the week, I will alternate different breakfasts. But when I want the chia pudding, just grab one. It's eaten cold, so you don't need to worry even about microwaving it or anything. As long as you've got a spoon, you're good to go. Okay, so we're just going to, and I can see already that it's starting to thicken up a little bit. So I'll just let this sit here for a few minutes, guys, and I will come back to you and when we're ready to pour them into our jars. Okay, see you in a bit. Hi, okay, and welcome back. Here we are. We are just about set. So just wanted to show you guys this. I'm not sure if you can see the consistency of this, but it's already thickened up and it's really only been sitting for about 3 minutes. So what we're going to do is we are just going to try to evenly divide them. There we go. It's quite thick, and it will thicken up even a little bit more when it's sitting in the refrigerator. So what we're going to do is we are just going to try to evenly pour these into our little jars. without making too much of a mess. And again, these little jars are 3/4 cup serving. And some of the ingredients that I've added in here are optional. So if you don't like cinnamon, you don't need to put the cinnamon, and coconut. If you don't like coconut, you don't need to put the coconut. Guys, all you really need for this recipe is the coconut cream, the almond milk, and a sweetener of your choice. Oh, and a little bit of vanilla, unless of course you don't like vanilla, but I would say that the cinnamon, coconut, and all that other stuff is optional. So what you have here is you have your little jars all set to go. Again, 4 of these, you put them in the fridge, and when you are, what I normally do is I would close them and just set them in the refrigerator. And then when I'm ready to have them in the morning, I take them out of the fridge. I will open them and just sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on them. I take some slivered almonds. I do actually weigh this out, and I will put 10 grams of almonds on top of my chia pudding. Okay, you can put a few berries on there if you'd like. And it really just makes a wonderful, wonderful breakfast. And so, okay, so look at that. Lovely. And again, it will firm up a little bit more when it's sitting on the fridge. So that is a breakfast idea for you, friends, and I know that you guys will enjoy it. So I will post the recipe below. If you like this channel, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more delicious keto-friendly recipes. Okay, bye everyone.